Aaron, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Good. So what we're going to be here today is discussing some stuff in your priorities for the next little bit as to what kind of the plan is going forwards, and kind of just recap what's been going on. So you're from Penticton?
Yep.
And then you moved down here in the summer,
Yep.
started working here in September.
Yep.
When you were in Penticton, what was a lot of the stuff you were working on?
Just maintaining what I have, because usually I wouldn't play for like a week or two.
Okay.
Because especially in the winter,
Yeah.
which is really hard because
There weren't really any other courts, right?
Yeah, maybe just once a month.
So yeah,
I'll
just
just
doing
go
your
to
best.
the squash courts and just do volleys maybe for an hour.
Cool. And so because you did a lot of that, when you were playing, you feel like how you kind of like to play is more aggressive, kind of, and that stuff?
Yeah.
Awesome. And so one of the things that's been great now is that you're here. We're really happy to have you and your brother. But now we're looking at your training more. You're getting to go work with Odette over at the National Center. So you're doing a really great job. So one of the things that we wanted to do was, you said, all right, we can work together and do this project, which is great. So we want to make sure that we kind of go through and figure out what are the things you need to work on. So you went up and played some matches up in Whistler and filmed some of it, which was great, and got to take a look.
That's great. Just nice and smooth.
Yeah.
So for the finals, it was a good battle.
Yeah, for sure. You had a tough match against Zach there.
Yeah.
And even though I didn't have that match recorded, I was there at least, so I kind of can talk a little bit about it, but I do have some facts from the other match. But when you were playing the match, you said like you like to be aggressive, and do you feel like you're playing like super aggressive, or
Against Zach. Or
any of the matches in general?
against Killian,
Mm-hmm.
I played aggressive, but I let him make the shots because he missed most of them.
Right.
Against Yona, I was aggressive because he just hit it back, so we just took the advantage and tried to do whatever.
Awesome. So one of the things we wanted to do was we kind of wanted to figure out an area in your game that we could really improve, and kind of connecting it to the way that you like to play, which is that you like to be aggressive. And obviously in under 12, and you know your aspirations are for high level U12, you want to be going to nationals, doing well at nationals. You know, long term, maybe looking at playing university, even some pro level tennis. We want to make sure that when you're getting these balls at U12 level, you're kind of connecting it to your future, right? And so one of the common things that happens a lot in under 12 is a lot of balls up the middle, right? And we want to make sure that you're being super effective with that ball and really challenging your opponents. So what we kind of did was I charted the matches, and what I did was I took a look at where your opponent's impact was when you got a middle ball. So your first match was against Yona, so I'll kind of show this to you, and I'll show it to the camera. I'll put it up a little closer. There you go. So basically every single dot is kind of like where your opponent made contact with the ball. And so what do you notice about this?
Mostly in the middle. Sometimes I took him out wide. That was probably when I went for it.
Yeah. So what I like, first of all, is that just a really good tactical awareness. Yona's already, right? So you're hitting a lot of points over to the ad side, which is great. But you can see, like you said, that the majority of them are in the middle. So you're making him hit backhands, but not challenging as much. That being said, you have some where, wow, like look at him, he's like way over here, right? Yeah, but if you want to be a high-level player, what you've got to be able to do is, what's like a cross court or like a wide ball?
Cross court is usually when he's in like the double top.
Very good. So if we count on the ad side, how many balls did you get his racket over the single sideline? 1, 2,
3, 4,
5. So 5 on the ad and then 2 on the forehand, right? So
5.
then the majority are right here, yeah. So we really want to make sure that we want to get the balls wider. The other thing as well is that are more of those shots like on around the baseline, or are they behind the baseline?
Behind.
Yeah, a little bit for sure, but like how far behind the baseline?
Like this one was really far.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, I was like probably that was one of
Most
those
of
high
them-
deep ones.
Most of them are like maybe 2 feet behind them.
Yeah, okay.
And
So
some
you-
of them are like inside the baseline. That's right.
Yeah, so building for the future, do you think you want to be hitting the ball where they're on the baseline, or do you think you want to be hitting it where the ball's really moving through the court, keeping them back?
Midcourt.
Yeah, very good. So we want to make sure that these ones here, right, where it's like, oh wow, look how far back they are. They're really playing defense. That's the effective ball you want to hit. Yeah. So exact same thing. We'll show with you against Killian. And how about that one?
Good. Pretty much all of them is the backhand.
Yeah.
Oh, like a lot to the middle, but
Okay.
a lot to the side too. A lot coming to the side.
Yeah, so what's that? We've got, again, using the definition of the single sideline. So we've got how many there? That's 2 dots.
2.
That's 2 there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 7 on the air, and then how many over here?
3.
3. Okay. So you got 10 balls, right? But still the majority are kind of in that middle-ish side range, right? So what we want to start seeing is that if I were to keep charting matches, we would want to see is that the dots,
Go further and wider.
that's it, exactly. So that like the next time I'm seeing you play a tournament and I'm watching one of your matches, it's like, oh wow, I'm seeing them out here a lot of the time, right, in the corner. And this was the match against Killian. Hopefully that works. Cool. When you look at that, right? Now these are both matches that you won, which is great. But you know, you went in as the first seed, and the match that really, unfortunately, I didn't get to film, but I was there because we ran out of battery, was the final match against Zach. And that was probably the one where, like, if we could chart that match,
The all like inside.
yeah, everything was here, right? And I remember talking to you after that match, and you just said, that was frustrating. Yeah. And why was that?
Because I kept on hitting top spin balls as winners, but he was a fast kid and he just pushes everything back. So he just got flattened out.
Yeah, I did. So
I was killing the ball, I felt, but he was just easily popping it back.
yeah, that's it. So a quote that I heard at the course that I really like is, it's not about you hitting the ball hard, it's about your opponent feeling like they're hitting it hard, right? So if Zach's getting to everything, and you know Zach's a really athletic kid, he can move a lot, and he can move really well, and he's getting to everything and putting everything back, do you think he's feeling like you're hitting the ball hard to him? No, the ball's kind of just soft moving through the court. So one of the things that I did this summer was we were at Repentigny, which is a big tournament out in just east of Montreal. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at...
What age category is it?
It is an ITF, which means that
Was
it's...
Benjamin in it? Or?
Ben was in it, yeah. I actually have a clip of him, but I'm not going to show you that one. So what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to show you Felix. So why don't you come on over here, and I'll add this into the video. So really early on in the point, just remember that just on that first ball, so he gets a good second, this was a second serve up the tee. He gets a middle ball return, and you can see like, yeah, but he really, it's like he kills it, right? He's just really hitting through the ball.
Yeah.
And then if you look, Free's right there, right?
It's like almost.
Almost over. So there's like kind of a middle ball, not much. Not much. And now he gets his middle ball. You can kind of see like maybe not so wide, but he's really getting him moving. Yeah. And that's really taking charge, right? Yeah, so you look at those last two couple again, like he earns himself the point, where he's kind of getting him there, and it's inside out. But the main thing is, like, look how far behind the baseline this kid is. Like, he's really hit through the court. The kid's really defensive, eh? Like, he's not in control. And then it goes in, and now he's dictating play, and now he gets into the single side line. And then this big forehand, and you just see him, he just lays through the ball, and that kid's in so much trouble. You've grown up playing very spinny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you use or hitting a lot of spin, how do you create spin, do you feel?
By just going from up, like just going up motion.
Yeah. So you feel like you hit mostly up to the ball?
Yeah, mostly up.
Yeah. And then what creates a lot of the up feeling, do you think? Do you feel like you're hitting really effectively with your body, or do you feel like you're using more hand?
For topspin, yeah, one hand.
More hand, right? So heavy ball, but it's like at the level that you, yeah, it's great for defense for sure.
Yeah.
But for the quality of player you want to hit against, it's not good enough, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to be really working on is the feeling of hitting through the ball, right?
Couple weeks that you can do, and as you can just feel the balls just driving through.
Yeah, that's it. So we really want to make sure that we're hitting through the ball. And the big advantage to that as well is that by hitting through the ball, you're also going to get a longer hitting zone. So it's going to help you be more accurate, so we can really place the ball well to the corners, make your partner move. So we're kind of really trying to go like, okay, when we get the opportunity, let's hit through the ball to really challenge our opponent, push them back, and then really make sure that we're hitting it to the sides. So that's going to be the technical work we're going to be working on. And then the tactical work, right, is just making sure it's recognizing every single time that you're getting served balls up the middle, that you're really looking to take charge and creating patterns, right? So a lot of the patterns for us are going to be starting the point, right? First serve, return of second serve, being able to take charge, right? Then the next thing that's really going to be important is going to be the mental part, right? You said the way you like to play aggressive. Sometimes on court in those big situations, do you feel like you play aggressive, or do you feel like you play more safe?
Sometimes when I'm losing, I just play safe because I know match point or like set down,
Yeah, absolutely. So what is it that you think you're going to need to do mentally differently to make sure that you are like in control?
Or just forget about that, just raise the level and play even better.
Absolutely. And one of the words that you're going to hear me say a lot when I'm at your matches is, I'm always going to say, go have fun, because that's the most important thing. But the last thing I'll always say to you is be successful. And successful is different than winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's successful do you think mean?
It's what you want to do during your match. Because say you want to hit like drive ball, like for example. You do it, even though you lose, you know what you did. That's good.
That's it. We need to make sure that you're having success, not just by winning and losing, but by also building for the future. Because at the end of the day, everything I've heard from every single coach and every single player I've talked to in Canada and coaches across the country, they've all said, be in the conversation, U12, U14, and then start making that jump. And that's when you start making that big jump, that's when you start taking control. And that's what we want to see. We want to see that right now you're in the conversation, and you've had some great tournaments coming up. You did really well in Whistler. Yeah, you've got some selection series coming up, so we're really looking forward to make a good push and do really well there. And then the last part physically is just making sure that, like we said, lessen the hand. Really start to feel like the body does the work. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me?
All right.
Cool. So we'll get started on this, and the goal is to make sure that you can hit a really solid ball and hit through the court and really challenge your opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Thanks very much, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so Aaron, what we're going to work on is we're just going to work on really feeling like you're not using your hand to hit the ball, but you feel like you're using your body. So we're going to start really close, and the goal is just going to be to feel like you're turning. So you're going to aim to make the ball bounce on the cone. Yep, but make sure you're set up properly, like sideways. All right, so neutral stance. That's it, come on, hit the cone. That's it. So you're feeling the body turn. So if we're mini court, do you really feel like you need a big backswing? No, so it's just going to be from like here, forwards. That's it. That's it. Come on, hit that cone. That's it. Good. Good. And remember, you still want to have your normal grip, so it's not a continental grip. Make it your, that's it. Good. Still too much backswing, right? Just really feel it's more like, if this is impact point, just make it feel like you're going after contact. That's it, but come on, aim for that target, sorry. You need a small backswing. That's it. Yes, that's it. There you go, well done. You did. Go again. So same feeling, Aaron, just a little further away now. Small backswing. Feel like the body does the work. Sorry. Nice job. Now remember, we said if you're doing this well, there's going to be a certain sound coming out of the strings. That's the sound. Oh, you can do better. Come on. That's it. Good. That's it. Come on. Okay. So, goal right now, Aaron, is to really feel that after feeling, hands stable, and really feeling that turn and reach. Good. But hang on a sec. Is your impact point down here, or is your impact point out here? Okay, so then make that happen. Look where you're at. Ball's down there. Yeah, you gotta get the ball out there. Come on. Good. Again. That's it. Good. Really feel like the hips and shoulders turn. That's it. That's it. Nice job. Okay, so just get that long feel. That's it. So feel the same as the medicine ball. That's it. Here you go. Clean up your timing. That's it. Now remember to be sideways so you can get the body feel. That's it. So Aaron, same feeling, but now that we're further away, the only difference is that it's not before that you still need to have, it's just bigger after. So less before contact. That's it. Come on, you can work with the legs. Good, so hang on. So right now that's more the old because the ball's rolling. You want this ball to be going straight through the court. That's better. Clean it up though, small backswing. More after, that's it. Still too much back here. Last two. That's it. Last one. Come on, you can do better. Still too much backswing. Shorten it up. That's it. Good. That's it, one more, come on. Nice. Good, same feeling. Is that it? That's it. Good. That's the one. You hear that sound? That's it. Great job. There you go. Yep. What we're gonna do, just down the line rally. And the goal is, we're gonna go for 1 minute. I'm gonna count how many balls you can hit me. If you're hitting through the ball, you'll get more, right? If you're rolling it, it'll be slower, you'll get less. Yep, here we go. Come on. Step up and perform this, here we go. That's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more through. That's it, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, come on, hit it. 13, that's it. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, 19. Good improvement. All right. The one you hit really well, like the ones that were the biggest, what was the big difference?
Just more flat and quicker.
Yeah? What were you doing to the ball? Like, think about what you're doing with the racket and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely a lot more level for sure. And the other big thing? Not so much open.
yeah.
Yeah, you're really kind of stepping in, trying to take charge. The big thing, remember, is it's not about you hitting hard, but it's about me feeling like you're hitting hard. When I feel some of those balls, I want to feel the weight against me, like, oh my God, this is big. Yeah, that was good. There you go. So, what we're gonna just work on just to get that flattening out feel and really feeling like you can control the middle is going to be a drive volley. Yeah. So again, just a swing volley, making sure you're taking it out of the air, hitting through the ball, and obviously I've set up 2 targets. So goal is keep the ball out of the middle. Yeah. And just really flatten it out. But the same feeling about making sure our shoulder going all the way through. Don't feel like you have to follow through, right? You remember that feeling of like, yeah, exactly. I'm just going and catching the racket and really prioritizing the timing so it's clean. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. That's it. Oh. Yeah, that's the sound. There you go. Is that it? Okay, come on. That's the sound. Great. That's the one. Okay. Same thing. Making sure you're keeping the balls to the outside of those yellow strips. That long feel. Ready? That's it. Yeah, take that ball earlier. That's it. Way to hit through it. You can clean it up a bit. That's the ball. Good job. That's it. That's the ball. Way to go. One bounce wall. Yeah, that's it. hey? Those last two, so much cleaner in the middle of the strings, and you're not working hard. Just good turning, that's it. So just a middle ball drill. Yeah, so now that we've got the feeling like we're hitting through, and we kind of used it with the drive volley just to get that real feeling of like, okay, take it out of the air, really help improve your timing. Now we're gonna start focusing on the real situation, which is you're getting a slower, easier ball and basically looking to take charge. The feeling is exactly the same as that what you've just been hitting. Yeah? Here we go. Right there, so we're back. Yup. That's the speed, but come on, prioritize direction as well. That's it. Great job. Good. Hey, remember, front foot. Yeah, feel like you're going through the ball. So get on that left foot. That's it. That's the way hit it through. Keep it simple. That's simple. Nice job. Yes. That's it. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's it. That's slappy. Come on, you can do better. Two more. One more. Well done. Remember, with this ball, you're looking to take control. We want to make sure that we can own the ball, yeah? So emotionally, we got to kind of stay calm. Now we get excited, and that's when we start flicking and the hand does too much, and then we aim and the ball goes all over the place. So for this next set of balls, same thing, but just have that, yeah, exactly, that very calm demeanor. Just take control. Ready?
2, 3.
Here we go. Yeah, that's better. That's it. That's the sound. Now get it to the target. Come on. Good. Now set up a bit earlier so that you can be calm. That's it. That's the feel. Step in. Look to hit it. That's a hitting feel. Great job. Hit it. Yeah, that's the ball there. What did you do differently? Good. Just your presence on court was just so much calmer. It wasn't like, ah. No, it was very calm and controlled. Way to go. That's okay, that's the right feel. That's the right feel. Just make the correction. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Way to go. Yep. Nice job. 4 more. Come on. That's the ball, but come on, you can do better with the direction. That's it. Yes. That's your ball right there. Last one. Time to own it. Ooh. Hey. That quality ball you hit over here, that's the one that you need to hit. But when you get match point, come on, that's the time to step up. Here we go. Come on, right here. Nice job. That's much better. Okay, so we're going to look to set up a middle ball pattern off starting the point. So we're going to be going with first serves. So if you were looking to get more kind of like easy returns up the middle, where do you think you'd want your serves to go?
T.
T, cool. And then what would you say is a target? So just set up like a first serve target that you're gonna try and own. Now, you know what I mean by owning it?
Getting it like 7 out of 10.
More than that for sure, right? So it can be a bit bigger if you want.
Bigger.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit more. But we want to make sure, right, that it's like you feel like when you step up to the line.
I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to go like this. You'll go down that end. So it's going to be a first serve up the tee on the deuce side. I'm going to have a ball go back in the middle. And your job is take that ball out of the middle, put it to the sides. Hurry up. Yep. Way to own the serve though. That's it. Good. Now, way to really hit through that. That's the ball. Good. Great serve. Way to handle that. So off this serve, where are you looking to get to? Yeah, exactly. So after the serve, look for your recovery to move over a little bit so you can set up your strength. Do you need to hit hard? You just need me to feel like you're hitting hard, right? Great. Yeah. And remember, it's a middle ball right now. Just look for either side. That's the serve. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's a weak return. Way to create the speed off there. But simple. Way to go. Come on, do that again. You can do better. Great job. Way to go. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, so remember, like, your positioning depth-wise, start looking at me, right? The more stretched I'm getting, it's probably going to be a weaker, slower ball. Yeah? The more behind it I am, the more you're going to have to back up a bit. Great. Last one. Here we go. This is your ball right here. Nah, come on, you can do better. Like, that's the one there where I feel like you're trying to hit a big ball. Just take control. That's it. We're going to do the same first serve pattern. serving up the tee, looking to take the ball out of the middle, go to the sides. But what we're going to do for is look for the open court. Okay, so if you're pulling me towards the middle, I'm going to move one way or the other. And your job is to basically hit where I'm not. Okay? So if you're hitting the ball that way, what are you going to call out?
Left.
Okay, that way?
Right.
Perfect. And you just want to make sure that you're trying to make that decision before you make contact. Yeah, and I'm going to try and make the move as late as possible. So really focus.
So I have to say it? Like
Yeah,
left,
exactly. Right, so if you say left and you hit the ball that way, cool. If you say right and hit the ball that way, cool. If you say left and you hit the ball that way, yeah, and your job is to make sure that you're hitting where I'm not. Good. That's it.
Smart choice, 3.
Better. Oh. Remember, what's the priority here? It's the direction, right? So the long feeling is going to give you the direction, but you don't have to hit big. Yeah? Place it well. That's it. That's the one. Ignoring the direction right now, you're still trying to go too big, right? You just got to make the ball to the outside of the target with the long level feel. From a technical perspective, that's all you need to do. Yeah, that's the quality. That's the quality. Okay. Do you see me moving or no? Okay.
Well, I see you when I hit the ball.
After you've hit.
Yeah, so I gotta look before.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, right? Because it's like you've got to be set up,
The last moment always.
and you just got to look basically out of the corner of your eye. Yeah. So this is where it's just like as much as possible, right? You've got to keep that head focused out in front, and just be aware. There's a thing sometimes players talk about. It's just like, oh, they just sense the presence of the person, right? It's tough. It's very tough. Absolutely. Here we go. Let's find a way. Big eyes, a lot of focus. Remember, part of the focus is call the ball. Yeah, that's the quality of serve you want to have. That's awesome. Yeah, good. Hey, It's just the level feeling. Yeah, but right now, there's either the focus or there's the hit. There's still both focus, right? You focus on the player, you focus on the way that you need to hit the ball. Yeah? Come on, be that player. That's it. That's the one. So what we're gonna have is me hitting second serves, and most of the kids you play second serves against, they don't hit them super big, right? They kind of just push them in. Pretty much, yeah. So it's kind of like a second serve push up the middle, right? And we're gonna look to take control of it, and we want to set up the middle ball. So where do you think is gonna be the most effective place for you to hit the ball or hit the return?
Backhand.
Okay.
Cross.
Backhand or cross court, yeah. So let's go with cross to start. Yeah, like pull your opponent off the court. So you get a middle ball. And if you're getting that middle ball and you've pulled your opponent across the court, where are you looking for?
Down the line.
Yeah, open.
Yeah.
Open court, yeah. Okay. Return, eh? That's it. Good. Here we go. That's it. Great. That's it. Ah! What a return. That was great courage to go for that. That's it. It's all right. Yeah. You want to set up the ball to be easy, right? You got to make that return. That's the feeling. That's it. On that last one, bigger steps. The small shuffles meant you didn't really get around it and you weren't able to fully hit through it the same way you can. Yeah, so like if you need to take bigger steps, cross or run. Cover the distance. Really feel like you get set behind it so you can hit through it. That's the one. Hey? That's the one. That's it. Yeah, and see, did you shuffle to that ball or did you run to it? Run. Yeah. And see how you can get there and then you can make it do what you want? Well done. You're gonna get tough ones sometimes. Gotta find a way still. Let's go. Oh, that's too good a return. Way to own that. That's it. Come on. Oh, that's it. Way to take control of the middle. See that I was moving that way. Through. Last 3. That's it. Yeah? That's the one. Great over there. Then you set up the open court, calm and simple. Great. Great, that's it. Ad side's where all the big points happen. Last one. Your time to step up and perform. Let's go. Yes. On that last one, what did you do really well?
I focused on the ball, focused on every step. Focusing.
Yeah. Things were
Calm.
absolutely. Yeah. The more that you just keep things simple and calm, you can see how it's so easier to make it happen, eh? And the quality on that ball was awesome. Yeah?
Sometimes I shank the balls just because I'm so excited. Just like, that's it, yeah.
And that's it.
If I was just like calm down.
Yeah.
Sometimes Odette tells me like a lot. When I'm hitting the ball, don't move my feet at all. Just relax, and then move again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks so easy, but now I actually have to do it.
It's so easy looking, but it's a lot of hard work. What I noticed a lot, right, is and then we saw that in kind of some of the footage of the match. There were times where you set it up, and then the excitement, you just weren't able to. Yeah. Yeah, and it was either like it was out,
Or just a bad shot.
it just wasn't the quality you were looking for. But the calmness that you had there, that's the one you're looking for. Way to go, buddy. Okay.